morning, class. My name is Zainul Mashogu, your teacher of leveling survey. So, I can see you are really happy today. You are blessed to kid. And today we want to embark into studies. As you know that the weekend was too long, and I think you enjoyed fully. So, last time we talked about leveling survey, but we never did into it. So today we want to talk about the end of the lesson. A learner should be able to define leveling survey. Then a learner also should be able to set leveling survey instruments. Then know whether the instruments are in good condition. Uh, so I think you know some of the instruments used in survey. So I will just request one of you to just state one. Uh, so down below, right? Tilting level. Just give me graduated stuff. Yeah? Total station. So GPS. So and many others. So in our day-to-day lives, we normally use the dummy level, tilting level, graduated staff, and total station. So mostly are used in engineering or construction works. So in our case today we want to talk about the dummy level and how it is used in leveling. Uh, so the first case, we have several parts of a dummy level. So a dummy level has the spirit level. So a dummy level has tripod, stand, and then it also goes hand in hand with the graduated staff. So you have to set your dummy level in a correct manner so that it can give correct readings of these graduated staff. So we have setting procedures. So I think last time we said you go and research on the procedures of setting the dummy level, and I guess you know even one procedure. So my friend Kevin can just mention one procedure of setting a dummy level. Yes.
We check to see if the instruments are in condition.
So you check whether the instruments are in condition. Check whether the instruments are in good condition. So class, before we go to the next step, we want to talk about how to check whether the instruments are in good condition. So the first step, when the dummy level is in the case, so you have to ensure you open the case properly so that you don't damage some parts of the dummy level. Then you have to look at the lens. You have to look at the lens. So if the lenses have cracks, it means that it can give wrong readings. Then you have to check whether the spirit level is working. So the spirit level is mounted on the dummy level. So be at the side of the dummy level. So you have to check whether the spirit level is working. So check whether the spirit level is working. So then you have to check whether the tripod stand. You have to check whether the tripod stand is adjustable to the heights that can give you clarity. So you have to check whether the tripod stand is adjustable. So, Mary, do you know any way of checking whether the dummy level is in good condition? Yeah.
Yes, you check the objective lens.
Yeah, you check the objective lens, whether it has cracks or it has no cracks. Anyone?
And the bubble.
Yeah, so check the bubble, whether the bubble is working. So that's the way of checking whether the instruments are in good conditions. So the next step in setting is placing your stand, placing your tripod stand in good position and adjusting it with the knobs so that it is in the level that can make you take the readings easily. So for example, if your graduated staff is here and you want your instrument to be in this position, so you have to ensure that your tripod stand is at the level that can make you take the readings from this position. So you have to raise. So you have to raise. So you have to raise. Another step is to mount a dummy level. To mount a dummy level here at the tripod stand head. So a tripod stand head is here, and it has a screw where you mount your dummy level in this manner. So then the next step is to adjust the dummy level to ensure that uh, you can view this graduated stuff in a good or in graded. So you use the fine adjustment knobs and coarse adjustment knobs. So the fine adjustment knob uh, is particularly to ensure that the dummy level is in focus with the star. Then the coarse adjustment knobs are used to move this dummy level in the direction that you need it to focus to the graduated star. So I want you guys uh, to name or mention some of the things that we have learned today. So as you mentioned, you just give it to another person so that in our next class we shall know where to start from.
Leveling instrument.
Leveling instruments.
The setting procedure.
The setting procedures.
Different types of leveling instruments.
Different types of leveling instruments.
Only check which the instruments are in good condition.
Okay, that's correct. That's correct. So, guys, I guess you're fine with what you have learned today. So, I want you to tell me some of the advantages and disadvantages of leveling. So, as you know very well that in traditionally, most people use spirit, levels, and some of kinds of instruments that are not such accurate as the leveling machines in engineering construction. So, I think girls can mention the advantages of leveling survey, as boys mentioned the disadvantages of leveling survey. So, I guess you can name one advantage of leveling survey.
Just the level of ground.
Yes, that's correct. Disadvantage.
It requires a skilled personnel.
It requires skilled personnel. Yeah, it requires skilled personnel. Advantage.
They are accurate when they are used to measure distances and different angles.
They are accurate.
It saves time.
Just saying. So that's correct. That's correct, guys. So without wasting time, and I know that my lesson is running down. So in our next class, we will talk about types of labor books. In our next class, we will talk about types of labor books. So I need you to go and research. I need you to go and research on the rise and fall method. And also the height of collimation. So anybody who has an issue, you can raise your hand. So before we move out, anybody? So I think guys, you have enjoyed the lesson. Thank you for giving me your time.